Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make an iPhone 14 Pro Max. This is the amount of space we need to make our iPhone. And here are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. Begin by placing a row of 33 white concrete in a row on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Then extend up by 1, right 2, up 1, right 1, and now we have to extend up by 63. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. We then want to take that 63rd block and extend to the left 1, up 1, left 2, up 1, and then left by 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and then 31, 32. We then want to extend this block down 1, left 2, down 1, left 1, and then come all the way back to where we very first started. Extend the very first block that we placed up 1, left 2, up 1, left 1, and then extend all the way up to where we were just building above. And all being well, instead of having to count out an incredibly long row of 60 plus blocks, we should just be able to connect all the way back to where we were building, and this will give us the outline of our iPhone, which is hopefully all of the counting that we really need to do. Well, next up, we are going to place an additional layer of white concrete directly behind that very first layer that we placed. So instead of just having one row, we want to have 2 rows. Now, with the second layer of white added, we are going to add a layer of black concrete all the way around the inside of that additional layer of white concrete that we just placed. With the general shape of the iPhone complete, we can now start working on some of the apps. We're going to begin all the way down here on the lower left side of the phone. Along this row of black concrete that we have at the bottom, the giant long row in the middle, we want to come all the way over to the left and place 2 black stained glass on top of this black concrete. 1, 2. We then want to continue extending upward by 3 using lime concrete. 1, 2, 3. Extend to the right 1, up 1, right 2, down 1, right 1, down 2, left 1, down 1, left 2, and then join back together. And then we're just going to fill it all in with lime concrete. This shape is going to be the shape of every single app. Of course, they will deviate in terms of color, and also some of them are going to be 3D out of necessity, some of them will have banners, but all of them will at their core be this sort of round shape here. This first app is the phone app, so we want to place a white concrete in this position here, extend left, up, and boom, there we go. Now, some of these you do have to squint a little bit and perhaps use a little bit of imagination, but believe me when I tell you, I tried my best. So, next up, all of these apps are spaced 3 rows apart to the right. So we have to place 3 rows of glass right of the most right side of this app. So 1, 2, 3, and we'll just extend rows going right across from the whole flat part. Then on the end of this, place a layer of white concrete. Extend the upper white concrete here to the right 1, up 1, right 2, down 1, right 1, down 2, left 1, down 1, left 2, and then up again. Then we're going to fill the middle of this in using white concrete. We'll place a light grey concrete in the centre, red concrete extending up and out to the right, and a smooth quartz block down and to the left. We then want to fill the corners in using light blue concrete, and there we have Safari. We now want to place 3 more rows of glass going right, 1, 2, 3. Then we want to make a row of lime concrete to the right, extend the upper block right, up, right 2, down, right, down 2, left, down, left 2, and then fill the middle of this in. So this is just the text message app, so all we're going to do is place 2 rows of smooth quartz block in the middle of the top 2 rows, and then we're going to drop the left corner down here by 1. And there we go, we have the text message icon. We then want to place 3 rows of glass going right of this, and then we want to add a row of red concrete or orange, depending upon which you think is better, and then we're going to take this upper block, extend it right, up, right 2, down, right, down 2, left, down, left 2, and then we're going to fill the middle of it in using red concrete. So, we want to place a smooth quartz block here in this position. We then want to place 2 more on top, 2 to the left, and then we want to drop down 2 as well, so 1, 2, and then we're going to take the bottom block here and extend it to the left 1, and there we have the music app. So next up, we want to place the 2 little dots that indicate which page you're on. So this is quite easy to do. If you come in between the Safari app and the Messenger app here, you take the middle glass that we have, and we want to place 4 glass on top of this center glass. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Stick a white concrete either side, and there we go, we have 2 pages. We now want to come all the way over to the left side here where we have the phone app, and on top of this we want to stack 8 rows of glass. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we can just extend up the whole top of this because we will have to fill this in with glass at some point anyway. So I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I actually don't have an iPhone, so I'm not 100% certain what all of these apps are. I have a pretty good idea, but this one I believe to be a health app. So we are going to, on top of the glass here, add a layer of white concrete, then extend the left block here up 1, left 1, up 2, right 1, up 1, right 2, down, right, down 2, and then connect back and fill the middle of this in. So what we're doing here is taking the purpose stairs, and we want to place a sideways stairs here in this upper corner, and then the opposite sideways stairs to the left, and then underneath it, back to back upside down stairs, and there we have a little heart. You can also use mangrove stairs or even the red nether brick stairs as well. These ones would work nicely, but I kind of like the pink. Next, we are going to extend this app to the right using 3 layers of glass once again. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to place black concrete on the end, extend the upper black concrete to the right 1, up 1, right 2, down 1, right 1, down 2, left, down, left 2, and then up 1, just like this. So this is the wallet app. So first of all, we're just going to fill this completely in with black because it'll help us to actually place all of these blocks. And the first thing that we want to do is place a layer of smooth stone slabs along the bottom of this flat part and along the top of this flat part as well. We're going to join them top and bottom on the left and right sides like this, and then we want to stick a slab in the bottom left and bottom right corners. In the middle, where we have a half block exposed, we will place a red concrete, take out the 2 layers above, and we want to place a layer of lime, followed by a layer of light blue concrete, just like this. Then, that's actually it. So we are going to add 3 layers of glass going right of the black concrete here, 1, 2, 3, and then on the end of this, a layer of light grey concrete, extend the upper block to the right 1, up 1, right 2, down 1, right, down 2, and then left, down, left 2, and then up 1. And then we're going to fill this in. And now we are going to add a grey concrete pretty much in each one of the middle of the sides of the app. Join them together in the corners and then add one in the middle. And that is the settings button. And we are only going to have 3 apps on this lower row, just so that kind of contrasts with the rest of the phone. So coming all the way over to the left once more, where we have the health app, we want to place 3 layers of glass directly on top of it, followed by a layer of black concrete. Extend the left black concrete up, left, up 2, right, up, right 2, and then down, right, down 2, and then left, and well, you can just pretty much fill the entire thing in. So this is the Apple TV app. So we're going to throw a loom down, open it up, and we're going to begin by placing a black banner in there with some white dye and the Thing banner pattern. And that's the actual Apple. It's kind of perfect, actually. The next banner that we want to make is a T, so that's a horizontal row of white across the top of the banner, vertical row of white straight up the middle. Now, last but not least, we want to make a V, so this is a vertical row of white on the left side of the banner, and then a diagonal row top left corner to bottom right corner. There we go. Perfect. So we have, essentially, if we place them here, just in the upper left-hand side, we place the Thing, T, V, and I think that that's pretty convincing. So next we are going to place 3 layers of glass directly to the right of this app, then add a layer of purple on the right of the glass, extend the upper purple concrete to the right 1, up 1, right 2, down, right, down 2, left, down, left 2, and then up and just fill everything in the middle. This is the podcast app. So we are going to begin by placing a smooth quartz slab here. Then we're going to extend it up 1, left, up left diagonally of this, place another slab, and then extend it up 1, 2, 3. Then we want to place 2 diagonal up right smooth quartz slabs, and then 2 more coming down to the right. Drop down 1, 2, 3, and then join back together like this diagonally. We then want to add an additional slab in the middle here, leave half a gap, and then place 2 slabs on top of each other, and there we go. Pretty decent podcast app. Then we want to place 3 more layers of black glass extending right, stick light blue concrete on the end, extend the upper concrete right, up, right 2, down, right, down 2, left, down, left 2, and then just fill the middle of this in. So this one is a little bit trickier. This is the App Store. We want to place 2 upside down placed smooth quartz stairs in the upper two corners, join them together with a smooth quartz slab. Then underneath these stairs we want to place sideways facing smooth quartz stairs like this, join them together underneath with smooth quartz slabs, and then extend the two corner slabs left and down or right and down like this, and there we go, that's perfect. So right of this we want to place 3 layers of glass. Now this one is a bit different, so we want to take the upper glass, place a lime concrete to the right, followed by a blue concrete, then a blue concrete on top, a lime concrete to the right with a white concrete right of that. We then want to place a lime concrete extending down, right, down, and then a white concrete underneath, and then left, and then a yellow concrete down, left, and then a blue concrete left, up, and then a magenta concrete left, and then a white concrete on top. So we are left with this, and in this bottom center block here we're going to place a yellow concrete on top and a lime just at the top here, just in between the two sides, leaving us an empty row of 3, which we are going to fill in left to right with a blue concrete and then 2 white concrete. So this is the Maps app. So we're going to throw a loom down. So we then want to open it up, stick a white banner in there with some white dye, and we want to place the vertical row of white straight up the middle. Place some light blue dye in there, and we want to make the upper half of the banner light blue. Grab that, put that back in, stick some white dye in there, and then we want to add the diamond pattern in the middle. Grab that, put that in the inventory, and then stick this on the banner, just about in the middle like this, along the blue concrete row. And there we go, that's another row done. So next, come all the way over to the TV app again, and we want to begin by placing 3 layers of glass on top of the TV app, with then a layer of light blue concrete on top of that. Extend the left side up, left, up 2, right, up, right 2, and then down, right, down 2, and just fill the middle of this thing in. So this is going to be the email app, and we want to begin by placing a layer of smooth quartz slabs along the bottom here, and then along the top. Then we're going to join the left and right sides together like this, and then we are going to stick a slab here and here and here. So hopefully that looks enough like an envelope. Right of this we want to place 3 more layers of glass, and then we want to... This one's actually a little bit different as well. So we want to place a row of 5 white concrete extending from the bottom and the top of the glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stick light grey concrete in the middle. Add a layer of 3 white concrete along the top of this, just in the middle 3 blocks. And then add another layer of white underneath the middle 3 blocks, like this. And that is the Notes app. So right of this, we want to place 3 more layers of black glass. So 1, 2, 3. And then on the end, we want to stick a row of white concrete. Then we want to take the top block here, and we want to place a light blue concrete going right, with then 2 light grey concretes going right as well. We then want to place a red concrete underneath the light blue, and then 2 white concretes right of that. Yellow underneath the red, and then 2 light grey extending right of the yellow. Then place white concrete underneath the yellow and the light grey, and then white concrete along the right side from light grey to light grey, and then along the top the light blue, light grey and light grey. And that is the Reminders app. Once again, place 3 rows of black glass right of the previous app, that is the Reminders app. Then we want to place a layer of black concrete on the end of the glass. Then 3 rows of white, 1, 2, 3. Then add a row of black concrete on the right side of the white, along the top and along the bottom. Extend the white concrete 1 row forwards. Place a mangrove fence in the middle and polished blackstone buttons all the way around the outside. Should you not have mangrove, any sort of reddish fence will do. I just kind of like that shade. Oh, and I'm not sure if I've mentioned it, but that is the Clock app. With that row complete, we are going to come all the way over to the left side once again and add 3 layers of glass on top of the mail app. Then we are going to add a layer of lime concrete on top of that. Extend the left side up 1, left 1, up 2, right, up, right 2, down, right, down 2, and then we can just fill the middle of this in. So what we then want to do is on the left side here, we want to place a layer of smooth quartz block, just extending from the top to the bottom or bottom to the top. Add another layer of smooth quartz to the right of this. Take the middle, extend it to the right. Then we want to add a final block to the right, but this one we want to place smooth quartz stairs on top and underneath. So this is the FaceTime app. We then want to add 3 layers of glass to the right of the app, and then add a layer of white concrete right of that. Extend the top to the right, up, right 2, down, right, down 2, left, down, left 2, and then we can just fill the middle of this in. So this is the calendar app, and all we have to do is write a number in here. I like 7. We're going to place 3 black concrete along the top here, just underneath the middle, and then we want to extend the right side down by 2. Boom, calendar app. Right of this, we want to place 3 more layers of black glass, like this, and then on the end, a layer of white concrete. Extend the upper block right, up, right 2, down, right, down 2, left, down, left 2, and then we can just fill the middle of this in. Extend the middle block forwards 1, and we actually have to grab a bunch of colours. So we are going to place a red concrete left of the centre white concrete, place an orange above it, and then extending around in a circle, yellow, lime, light blue, blue, magenta, purple, all joined in together in a ring like this, and this is the Photos app. So right of this, we want to add 3 more rows of black glass like so, and then light grey concrete on the end. Extend the upper block to the right 1, up 1, right 2, down, right, down 2, left, down, left 2, and then fill the middle of this in. We then want to extend the middle block forwards 1 using the light grey concrete, and then we want to use either grey concrete, or I'm thinking black would look good as well, and we want to place black concrete to the left and right of this, underneath it, and then extend the middle block up by 1, and that is the camera app. For this next part, we are only going to build on the right side of the phone, so above the camera and the photo app. The reason being is because we are going to have like a weather widget, which essentially takes up like 4 entire app spaces. It looks really cool though, it really adds to the build. So on the camera app, all the way over here on the right, we want to add 3 layers of black glass with a layer of yellow concrete on top. Then extend the yellow concrete up on the left side here by 1, left 1, up 2, right, up, right 2, down, right, down 2, and then we're going to fill the middle of this in using yellow concrete. Then we want to place a smooth quartz block in the middle of the bottom of the app here, and then add 2 more rows of smooth quartz on top. We're then going to extend the bottom of this out to the right using smooth quartz stairs and upside down stairs on top, and we want to have the opposite yet same stairs on the left side as well. And that is Snapchat. Left of this, we want to add 3 layers of black glass. Then we want to add a layer of red concrete. Extend the red concrete at the top here to the left 1, up 1, left 2, down, left, down 2, right, down, right 2, and then we're going to fill the middle of this in. We're then going to place smooth quartz slabs in the middle here to form a smooth quartz block. This is in the middle of the left side. Then we're going to add another block to the right of this, and then right again. What we're then going to do is extend the first 2 initial smooth quartz blocks up 1 and down 1. And then we have, it's kind of hard to make this actually, the play button for YouTube. So this is the YouTube app. Next, place 3 layers of glass on top of the YouTube app. 1, 2, 3. Followed by a layer of black concrete. Then we want to extend the right side of this up by 3 rows using pink concrete, so 1, 2, 3. Then left of it, place a layer of black concrete, and then left of that we want to place 2 light blue concrete with a black concrete above, like this. We then want to place black concrete on the left and right sides of the app, and then along the top as well, just like this. We then want to place a smooth quartz stair here in this corner facing sideways with an upside down one on top. Place smooth quartz blocks to the right of this, and then extend the smooth quartz all the way up to the top, and then add an additional slab here just above the pink concrete. And there we have TikTok. Right of this, we want to place 3 layers of glass. 1, 2, 3. This one's a bit easier to make. We then want to place a layer of black concrete, extend the top to the right 1, up 1, right 2, down 1, right, down 2, and then left, down, left 2, fill the middle of this in. And now, we want to place red nether bricks here and here on the left and right sides, and we want to join them together in the middle with a sideways facing red nether brick stairs like this, and this is as close as we can get to the Netflix logo. So these are the only 4 apps on these last 2 rows. We now have to make the weather widget. Personally, my favourite part of this, I don't even know why. Well, on top of the FaceTime app, we want to place 3 rows of black glass. Then on the left side here, place a light blue concrete, extend it up 1, left 1, up 2, and then place 4 cyan concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 blue concrete, 1, 2, 3, 4. We then want to extend the blue concrete right 1, up 1, right by 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we want to drop down 1, right 1, and then down by 3, 1, 2, 3, and then place 4 cyan concrete extending down, 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by 3 light blue, 1, 2, 3, and then left, down, and then extend all the way over to the left, which will give us this nice gradient. Next up, we just want to join the left and right sides together using the appropriate colours. So we're going to start at the bottom here and place some light blue concrete. Now we have to shift over to cyan concrete as we get towards the middle. And then eventually when we get up near the top here, we want to fill the entire top of this in using blue concrete. And we will have our very stripy app, although we can change it a little bit by grabbing the cyan concrete, and if we start here on the right side or the left, it actually doesn't matter. The top row of light blue concrete, we want to leave this one alone and then move inwards, destroy 2 blocks, leave 2 alone, destroy 2 blocks, and then on the left side leave a gap of 1, destroy 2 blocks, leave a gap of 2, and then actually, so that this is nice and even, we will destroy that block there. So, leaving a gap of 1 from the end, destroy 2, leave a gap of 2, destroy the 3 middle ones, and then we can actually drop the colour gradient down a little bit, so the cyan concrete here kind of infiltrates into the light blue, and you can even do a similar thing with the actual blue into the cyan concrete as well, so it kind of like merges and blends together a little. So it's up to you whether you want the gradient effect or not. You might like it, you might not. Anyway, we are now going to write a temperature in here. So this is using smooth quartz slabs. Come all the way up to the top left side here, drop inwards diagonally towards the center and place a smooth quartz slab, extend right 1 and then down 2, left 1, come back here, down 2, left 1, so we have the number 3, leave a gap of 1, and then we want to place smooth quartz slabs in such a way that we have the number 1, and then from the top here we want to leave a gap of 1 and then place a smooth quartz slab, and there we have 31 degrees. And then if we come all the way down to the bottom, we want to actually make like a weather condition, so we're going to have like cloudy with a little bit of sun. And the way that we do this is we come up to the cyan concrete row, we leave a gap of 1. So here we then want to place 2 yellow concrete going right, add a row underneath, place white concrete underneath the corner of the yellow, extend the white concrete right 2, and then each of these up by 1. And there we go. We have a weather app, and actually if we take a look at the whole thing right now, those are all of the apps and widgets and stuff that we will be placing on the iPhone. That looks really cool. Okay, so the last thing that we have to do with the actual front screen of our iPhone is make the lock camera at the top and also like the Wi-Fi and battery and stuff. So come all the way up to your weather widget, and we are looking for this space here in between the degree symbol and the 1. On top of the blue concrete here, we want to place 1, 2, 3 black glass, then a light grey concrete on top, grey concrete on top of that, destroy the black concrete above it, place a light grey on top, extend the grey concrete left and right like this, and then black concrete in the bottom left corner, and then black concrete extending from the left of the little camera here, and then right of the light grey concrete we want to place like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 black concrete extending right. Notice that this comes all the way to the edge of the Netflix app. Extend the black concrete up and then fill the middle of this shape in, just like so. Then, in this area here, extending from the top of this black concrete, we want to place 1, 2, 3 smooth quartz slabs, and then we want to have a smooth quartz slab just underneath the middle block, just at the bottom here. Then we want to leave a gap of 1 between the Wi-Fi symbol and the battery, and we want to essentially have, let me just show you the positioning, so a gap of 1, and then we want to have 2 white concrete going right with then a light grey like this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will actually be the entire front of this thing complete. So the next part of this is either painstaking or therapeutic. We have to fill in the entire screen of our iPhone in using black glass. We've already been partially doing this anyway. We literally just have to fill all around the apps in inside of the black concrete shape in using black stained glass. There's nothing more to it. With all of the glass added, that is the entire screen portion of the build complete. However, we are now going to add some more depth to the case. So this means that we want to extend the white concrete outline of our iPhone backwards by 2 additional rows. Now that we've added some depth to our iPhone, we can now add a cool background to our home screen. So first of all, we have to find the middle of the screen. It's actually right here, it's not too hard to find between the Reminders app and the Notes app. Well, mark this out with a black concrete and then extend the black concrete up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and left and right the same amount. Now, we want to join all of these corners together in a square. And now that we've done that, we have to choose the colours of our gradients. So I'm going to come all the way down to the middle bottom of the phone screen. And starting from where the glass begins, we are going to place, or I'm going to place, because you can choose your own colours for this, whether you want multiple colours or, you know, whether you just want one flat colour, it's completely up to you, but I'm going for 6 right here. So what I'm doing is I'm starting off with the lightest blue concrete that I can find, the concrete powder, and I'm going to place 9 light blue concrete powder extending up from the bottom of the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 9 cyan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 9 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you can see that that actually takes us right to the edge of the center of the box that we have created. So we want to move up and through the middle of this box, and we want to begin by placing 9 purple concrete powder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 9 magenta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then last but not least, we will have pink concrete powder leading all the way up like this. So this is roughly what our gradient is going to look like. And of course this leaves some blocks in the middle, doesn't it? But all we have to do, of course, is just make the lower half of this box blue concrete powder and the upper half of this box purple concrete powder, and you can even blend them a little bit in the middle if you like. You can even kind of like create a cool effect. We'll talk more about that as we work on it, but the more important part of this is that we actually have to add all of these concrete powders now, and I would start from the bottom because, you know, gravity is a thing, unfortunately. So I decided that as I got towards the middle, I actually wanted to make the transition a little bit more interesting than just flat shapes. So when I hit the bottom of the square, I decided that I was going to transition into the purple concrete powder by leaving a gap of 2, starting from either side of the bottom of the black concrete square, leaving a gap of 2 on the left and right and also above, creating a shelf or a series of stairs leading all the way to the upper outer part of the case. And I repeated this pattern until we have quite a pleasing assembly in the center of the iPhone. So we don't actually want to have a black concrete square in the middle of the screen. We actually want it to be circular. We probably should have done this before placing all of the concrete powder. This is something that you can change for yourself right now before it becomes an issue. Well, I myself have cut off the corners, filled the inside of this in with black concrete powder, and now I have to quickly replace any concrete that I destroy with concrete powder before gravity has a chance to do its thing. Curse Isaac Newton. And once your home screen has been filled in to your liking, we now have to seal up the entire back of the phone using white concrete. With the entire back of the iPhone filled in, we now have to add the camera and the logo. Come all the way up to the upper left hand side of the phone. You're looking for this block here. Count down from this block 1, 2, 3. Place a light grey concrete and extend it to the right by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go down 1, right 1, down by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left, down, left by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up, left, and then extend all the way up and then join to the right once you eventually hit the right height. So what we now want to do is extending inwards from this upper left hand corner here, we want to place a grey concrete. Extend right 2, down 2, left 2, up, and stick a black concrete in the middle. Place white concrete underneath, a layer of grey concrete underneath, black concrete underneath the middle block, and grey concrete surrounding the black concrete. From where we have this white row here, place a white concrete to the right of it, grey to the right of that, black to the right of that, and then surround the black concrete with grey. We now want to, underneath the center of this square, place a white concrete followed by a black concrete. We're then going to fill the middle of this shape in using white concrete, like this. And now that we've done that, we just have to add a glow item frame in this position right here. So I think that you guys should be able to tell where to place that. So now we have to make the logo. We want to come all the way to the bottom right hand corner of the camera. So this white concrete block here. Well, from this block, we want to count down by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then to the right by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place a smooth quartz block and extend it to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then go down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. Leave a gap of 3 extending down. 1, 2, 3. And then place a smooth quartz. Extend left, down, and then left by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend up, left, up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then go right, up, right, like this. So what we now want to do is place an upside down, or rather a sideways smooth quartz stairs here in this position, and an upside down one parallel above it. Fill the middle of this shape in. Don't fill any further to the right than where we placed the stairs, so that we have a chunk taken out of the apple. Also, this is Pac-Man. Simultaneously a logo and... Anyway, we want to place a smooth quartz slab above the center of the top of the apple, but leaving half a rose gap. We then want to place a smooth quartz stairs on top, an upside down one to the right, a sideways one on top of that, and once that has been complete, ladies and gentlemen, you will have your 100% fully completed iPhone. And that's all there is to it, my friends. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. Please do remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.